Welcome to Engineers Academy. Subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to receive the notification for the upcoming videos. We are going to solve this problem 254. So in this problem it is said that as the result of wind blowing, so this is the direction of wind blowing normal to the plane of the rectangular sign. So this is the rectangular sign on the side of a road. So the wind is blowing and a uniform pressure of 3.5 pound per feet square is exerted in the direction shown in the figure. So we are given with pressure, right? So pressure is 3.5 pound per feet square, right? So then as we know that pressure is equal to force per unit area, right? So this is the pressure is given. And we need to determine the moment of the resulting force about point O, right? So we need to find the moment of the force from this pressure about this point O, right? And it is said that express your result as a vector using the coordinates shown, right? So these are the coordinates shown. This is the positive x-axis, this is the positive z-axis, and this is the positive y direction. So we need to show the moment about O in these unit vectors, right? So now let's calculate the force from this. So then force, using this equation, force will be equal to P into A, right? So P is 3.5 and area, right? So this is in feet square. So we need to convert these into feet as well, yeah, right? So then 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, right? So then this is 24 inches. So this means that this is 2 feet. This 30 inches is equal to 2.5 feet, right? So now the area of this plate is 2.5 into 2, right? So I will write 2.5 into 2, right? So these are in feet. So this is 3.5. So 3.5, and this has a unit or units of pound per feet square, and this is 5 feet square, right? So feet square will be cancelled, and what we will get? So the force applied on this plane rectangular sign is equal to how much? That is 17.5 pounds, right? So this is the force, and let's assume that this force is concentrated, and this if this force is unconcentrated, so then it will act at the geometric center of this sign, right? What will be the geometric center of this? So let me draw some lines. So if this is the geometric center, let's suppose if I write that this point is G, this intersection point is G, so then this distance will be how much? So in inches this will be 12 inches, right? Or 1 feet. And similarly this distance, so this distance will be how much? This distance will be 15 inches, right? So if I write this distance will be 15 inches, right? So this is the geometric center. So now we need to find the moment of this force about point O. So I will write moment about point O, right? And we need to express it as a vector, right? So we will apply the vector method, vector approach, right? So moment about O will be R cross F, right? So now as we can see, if the direction of the force is like this, if this is the applied force, right, at this point, right? So then the direction of force, so if I write the force vector, so what will be the force vector? So it will be 17.5, and if this is positive x, so then this will be minus I, right? And what will be the unit vector R, right? So position vector R, right? So what will be R? So 40 plus 15, so it will be 55, and this is the positive y direction. So 40 plus 15, 55 J, right? So if we find out the moment using this equation, so then it will be 55J cross 17.5 I, right? And this is minus sign. So now when we take the cross product of this, so it will be 55 into minus 17.5. So this will be equal to 962.5. And here I have drawn this. So J, this when we multiply I cross J in this direction, so then it will be equal to positive K, right? And if we multiply this in this direction, J cross I, so then it will be equal to minus K, right? So then it is this multiplication 55 into minus 17.5, this is minus 962.5, and J cross I in the opposite direction is minus K, right? So this will be minus K. So if I write, so this will be equal to, minus will be multiplied, so then we will get 962.5 K, and this will be pounds inch, and the direction is in the positive K direction. So what is the positive K? This is the direction, right? So we can also find this. So let's suppose if this is F vector, right, and this is the R vector, this is the direction of R in the positive Y direction. So if we rotate, so if we extend our fingers in the direction of this R vector, and then when we rotate it towards F, so then the direction of the moment will be in this direction, towards the positive K axis, towards the positive Z, right? So this is the direction of moment. So now if you want to convert this into feet, so then it will be 962.5 K, it is pound inches, and if we want to convert it into feet, so then it will be equal to 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So we will divide this by 12, so then we will get 80.2 pound feet, right? And this is positive K direction. So this is the moment about this point O, right? The next problem is problem 255. So in this problem, as we can see that an exerciser begins with his arm in the relaxed vertical position. So initially his arm is here in this dashed position, so it is vertical, this OA, right, at which the elastic band is unstretched. So at this position, this elastic band is unstretched, right? So this distance will be the unstretched length CA, right? So how much is the CA? If I write that the unstretched length, let's suppose if I write that this is L0, right, original length, so then this is 740 mm, right, or 7.74 meters, right? So this is the unstretched length, and as we can see that this OA length, let me write that this OA length is equal to OB length, this is the arm length, right? So the arm length will remain constant, right? So OA length is equal to OB length is equal to 635 mm. So in meters it will be 0.635 meters, right? So then it says that he then rotates his arms to the horizontal position, so then he brings the arms in this direction, right? And the elastic modulus of the band, so the elastic modulus of the band is 60 Newton per meter, right? That is 60 Newton of force is required to stretch the band each additional meter of elongation, right? So for each 1 meter elongation, this much force will be required, right, to stretch this band. So it is said they determine the moment about O. So we need to find the moment about this point O of the force which the band exerts on the hand B, right? So this band will exert some force on this hand, so then that force will produce some moment. So we need to find that moment. Now if I complete this triangle, let's suppose if this is point D, right? So if this is BDC triangle, right? So how much is this length? This BD length. So this BD length will be equal to, if I write, so then this BD length is equal to how much? So this is equal to this length, this AC length plus AO length. So I will write AC plus AO, right? So this length. So AC is how much? So it is 740 mm plus AO length is 635 mm, which is the length of the hand, right? So this will be the total BD length. And what will be the DC length? So DC length will be equal to the arm length. So this will be equal to 635 mm, right? And this will also be in mm. Now if you want to find this theta, let's suppose if this is theta, so then if you want to find this theta, so then if I apply tan theta, so then tan theta will be equal to perpendicular. So perpendicular is DC divided by base. So base is BD, right? So I will write 635 divided by 740 plus 635. So if we solve this, so we will get this theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse 635 divided by 740 plus 635. So theta comes out to be 24.78 degrees, right? So now we will be able to resolve this force. And now in this position, what is the stretch length? So the stretch length, so let's suppose if I write that the stretch length of the band is how much, so it will be BC, right? So we will calculate the stretch length, so using this triangle BDC, so then BC is the hypotenuse, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So then BC will be equal to 635 whole square, this length, DC length, plus BD length. So BD length is 740 plus 635 whole square and under the root 2, right? So this will give us the stretch length 14.55 millimeter, right? So if you want to convert this into meters, so the stretch length will be equal to this divided by 1000, right? So if I divide it by 1000, so this will be 1.51 meters, right? So this is the stretch length. So now the force, as this band is acting like a spring, so then force will be equal to K delta L, right? So change in length. So K is given, so K is how much? K is 60, delta L is LS, stretch length minus original length, right? So I will write 60 and LS is 1.51 minus, this is the original length, right? So 0.74. So this will give us force, right? So the force is 46.2 pounds, right? So this is the force applied by the band on the hand, right? So this is the force applied. So now if I resolve this force into its components, right? So then this will be, only this component will be producing the moment about point O. This component, the line of action of this component is passing through point O, right? So this component will not produce any moment, right? So this component is what? If this is theta, so then this is F cos of theta. So only the cos component is producing moment. So I will write moment about O, and let's assume that the clockwise direction is positive, right? So this F cos of theta, this produce clockwise moment, right? So I will write F cos of theta, so F cos of theta into the perpendicular distance. So this length, this is the perpendicular distance, right? So I will write 0.635, right? So this will be in meters. So F is how much? It is 46.2 cos of 24.78 into 0.635, right? So the moment is 26.64 Newton meter. Sorry, here the unit is in newtons, right? So this 60, this is given in newtons, right? So it is Newton per meter, right? And this length, these lengths are also in meters, so then this unit is Newton, right? So by mistake I have written it pounds, right? So this is 46.2 newtons. So then this answer is also in Newton meters, right? And the direction is counterclockwise, right? So this is counterclockwise direction. So I will write counterclockwise. This cos component is producing moment like this, counterclockwise moment.